You had earlier created a new outlet at JCube location, and now you're ready to create your users that is going to work in JCube. At the utility here, at user group control, there's already a user group called Cashier created by the system. Click edit. You can limit your cashier to give discount of up to 10% or whatever the limit that you want to set for your cashier. Click save. For your retail manager, click edit. You may give up to 20% or whatever the limit that you allow. Click save. Okay. So meaning that cashier is given up to 10% and retail manager up to 20% of discount in the retail invoice. At the access control, cashier is a limited user that only has got rights to go into the POS invoice and daily settlement. For retail manager, you may give more rights to the user by allowing the retail manager to see the price, to do stock transfer from outlets to outlets or HQ to outlets, to issue quotation, credit term invoice, to receive goods that is delivered by supplier by entering in the supplier DO and supplier invoice, to approve the daily settlement after the cashier had finalized all the payment modes, to do stock card inquiry to check on stock level, and to maintain the customer master. You can still change the setting by removing them if you do not allow them to do certain functions, or add in new functions to allow them to access certain modules. Click save. At the user control, we are going to create a user ID and password for both cashier and the retail manager. Click add. Enter the user ID JC to represent JCube and password JC. At the user group here, click the drop down box and select cashier, and warehouse select JCube, and department also JCube. Ignore the warehouse group as this is not applicable to the cashier ID. Click save. Click OK. Exit. If you have a retail manager in the outlet, continue to create a new user ID and password for the retail manager. At the user group here, select sales manager, warehouse, select JCube, and department JCube. Again, ignore the warehouse group. Click save. Click OK. We are now going to log out of the system, and assuming now the cashier comes into the system, click login. Cashier at the JCube will only see their own information in the POS, and they can start to issue a POS invoice from here now. Log out of the system, and now you will log in as a manager that oversees all the outlets operation. At the POS entry, you will be able to see all the outlets transactions. You have successfully learned how to set up your Cashier user ID and password.